Okay, so we're back. So I just need to fine tune the grip a bit, but I've let the glue dry, and then we'll come back to that. I think I'm going to try and attach both of these onto there. So while that glue's drying, we'll try and take off some of this detail here. Okay, got most of that off. I'm sorry if I'm heavily breathing, I've got pretty bunged up nose, so I do apologise. Anyway, back onto this. So I've got most of that off. I could probably go over a bit of sandpaper, but I think I'll wait to see once I start lining guns and that up before I know where I'm going. I'm thinking what I might try and do... No, I don't think I can. I was hoping I might be able to get one gun there and then like one gun here, because he does have two guns on his leg, but they're like little kind of, well, look at this picture, you can see that there is like a little 4-shooter like here, and then there's like a little 2-shooter here, and then he's got the knife in front. So probably won't be able to get away with that unless I kind of literally have him like that, which is a potential possibility. I don't know. Next, I need to look onto a holster, and I need a wide holster because I've got that'll work. If I just cut that bit off there, holster. This that needs to go in the gun bag. I can go to gunpowder. I still want to try. I'm not giving up on this yet. I like this little one. So this so we can do. Ha ha ha. Awesome. So where'd the bell go? Oh, it's over here. So I can just attach that like... I might actually glue this onto him once I've done it rather than it being a floating piece. So I don't like it just like bouncing around. Could put it on there, could glue it on here. No, it's fine. Right, yeah, so that's cool. So that's basically that done. Oh yeah, I still need to file down the Alright, let's have a look, see how well he holds it. He holds it well, because the super glue failed. Live and learn, kiddies. Always use excessive amounts of glue. No, don't use excessive amounts of glue. You need to use just enough. And to be honest, when I had to move mine around, I think I kind of made it wear a bit loose among the goose. Getting stuck to me. Don't want it stuck to me hand. You can go there. Can you see it? Just there. Alright, as soon as we're working on weapons, we need to get... You two can go over there. We will come back to you in a bit. I'll try and use that if I can. Right, so I need to get this down to this. We'll work on the blade first, come to think about it. Right, before I start filing that down, let's see if it goes in the sleeve. Kind of goes in at an angle. That's weird. It's like maybe I should take both off. No, that should be fine. Sorry about the wavy camera. I can see that out of the corner of my eye. It happens for some reason when I get too much hand on the screen. That sounds like a really weird thing to say out loud. Alright. Now I know this isn't going to be screen accurate because the knife he's got is about as thick as that, so I can't do that. I mean, I could put a toothpick in there, but it will just snap straight off. But I need to take off the guards. Okay. Quite chuffed this little dagger. It looks pretty sweet. Alright. I think I might go over a bit of sandpaper in a bit. Get rid of some of these wispy bits. Just need now to get the handle down. Now, before I put that, I'm going to put it in his hand to see exactly... So I can only take off one notch. And that's my housemate home. Alright, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna pause the video, say hello to him, and we will be back. Alright, that's pretty sweet. And he holds it in both hands, and then that can go just there in front. Freaking sweet. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so we're back after having some lunch, and we are going to try and widen this up. For some reason, the head of this isn't very wide, so we're going to use my Dremel head quickly and try and get this to widen up the best I can. Now, the reason why it's a bit gloomy in here is because I had to take off one of the plugs from the light to put on the Dremel. I'm just trying to get this lined up. Right. Turns down to 1, don't need a lot. Right, so we can do it. Bear with. That. Alright, hopefully. Alright. Just need to pick a bit of this out. Hopefully this new angle of the camera you can see a bit more what I'm doing. I noticed you couldn't see too much from the other angle. Alright, so once it's glued back together like that, let's see how well it holds the knife. Oh yeah, look, a lot better, and it holds it tight as well. Problem solved. So let's glue this back together. Tiniest amount. Actually I could put a bit extra because it might thicken it up to give it a bit more. Now the reason why I didn't go all the way through is because this way you should hide the seam a bit better from the glue, from where I cut it. Whereas if I'd have just cut it straight off you could see quite clearly. I mean it's going to get a paint job anyway, but I'll just put that in there, out of the way. We'll put it there so we don't forget it. That can go there. Right, we're having that, we're having that, we're having that, we're having that. Now, something else I forgot, we've been focusing all on his pouch leg. Where's the pouch gone? We've been focusing all on this. Something I forgot was on the other side, he's actually got a gun. If you look here on this picture, you can see he's actually got a gun. And the holsters on this, you don't really see anything like for him to put a gun in. They kind of just clip in. So there's basically pegs sticking out, which hold the gun like in the right frame, and there's clips and that. Now I could replicate that with various bits of plastic here, there, and whatnot. But if I did, it just wouldn't work as well as like real life. I mean, Hot Toys isn't bad because Hot Toys is like 1/6 scale, 1/8, 1/4 scale. I'm not too sure. For those you don't know, Marvel Legends are 1/12 scale. So Hot Toys can do it because they've got like so much more room to move. I think what I'll do is I'm going to use this gun here, nice and simple. It's not exact, but you know it will do, and I would just put that on there with a. I could use this, I suppose. But I was just thinking of using, there you go, you know. I'll just attach that on there like that. The other way around, obviously. I don't know if I'll do this. I've accidentally cut through this one when I was trying to do this. So what I could do is kind of work with that cut and bring it down a bit more. So I could actually make it like that. Might work, we shall see. But yeah, I mean that'll go on there, and that's that done. Now, I was thinking about this. Obviously that's a laser, but it's kind of got the same remnants of an actual bullet gun. What I could do is actually take out this little part here, and it could be a little gun. And we saw earlier he does actually hold it fairly well. That's a pretty cool shot, isn't it? Anyway, so what I might do is take off this bit at the front here and just leave it as a little gun, and use this little bit of holster I've got left and put it in that. Do you know what I might do? I might use the Dremel again. Just because using the knife is a pain in the bum, especially with something so small, because I don't have a vise. So I got a vise, but I got a cheap vise and it had no like teeth on the grips, so they were perfectly flat, and I put something in it and they just slide straight out, so I threw that one away. I thought after I threw it away I could have maybe implemented something to give it some grips, but you know, too little too late. Yeah, so we need that. We'll use that for the grip. That's his gun, and there's the gun all dry now, so that can go in there. Takes a bit of persuasion still to get that in, but you know, work on that. And then we've got the knife, now we'll go there. I don't think there's any way I can actually put this on here. I'd like to, unless I put it on there. I could do that. I could kind of put it, double mount it, so we can have two, and then maybe. Might do. Could always do it there. Just glue it on at the end there, maybe. Thread something down. I don't know, we'll work on it, we'll work on it. Now the reason, okay, so we'll keep that, we'll keep that, we'll keep that, we'll keep that. We've got this, we've got this. And we're going to use this gun for the other leg. So I don't think I need all these. Let's put these away. Oh, wait. I was contemplating them, weren't I? Oh, that's the end bit off of that. Okay, now I've got my rifles. In the comment section below, put down if you guys would actually want me to do a video of all my weapons and that. And I'll try and tell you and remember where I got them all from. I could kind of do that. I'm not 100%, but I could try. Alright, we got MP5. So I chucked two in it, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so we got these two MP5s. This one came with a Marvel Legend. I generally can't remember which one. I know the silver one comes with Mystique. This one, I have no idea where it's from. A friend of mine gave me some figures and they chucked two of these in. So that's pretty cool. I might keep these ones without the scopes and use them for a certain flying Avenger. I know he doesn't have MP5s, he uses oh god, I can't remember what they're called. But we could do this, and we could just have that there. We need to attach it. See, the exact same thing on the Hot Toys one, it's just kind of like peg sticking out, so it just clips in, so that's fine. But for this one, we can't do that. Now with the handle and the magazine you can't really do a sheath, so maybe that's not the best. I think we might, right, let's put everything we're keeping to the side here. I'm keeping that spare because they might come in handy. Let's have a look what other options we've got. I have no idea this is from. I know what these are from, with a wonky magazine. It's a G.I. Joe. See, I know this is Punisher's first sniper rifle, but to me it looks like a shotgun. Could maybe modify this into one, the FAMAS, but I don't think I will. No, I think it's down to be the MP5. I just can't see anything else which is small. What I might do, instead of doing one, how many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's an MP5 from an old Duke Nukem gun. Got them two which are out the scope. One, two of them, 3. Should I try and make something? we could take this magazine, because this thing's just way out of proportion, but the magazine's fine. We could use that magazine, which would be fine. That would have probably worked if I didn't use the pliers on it, damn it. Unless I just take like one of these, cut off the front handle, cut off the back handle. How well does he hold this? This is one I custom painted for my Captain America. Try speaking again. This is the one I custom painted for my Ultimate Captain America. You can see some of the paint has worn off from the handle because I didn't put any varnish on it. I think the reason I use the Scorpion is it's a very kind of, well actually no, I was going to say it's a very Soviet gun, but you know, he's not Soviet, is it? He's a German origin. Like I said to you, I don't know the origin, so. These were very unfortunate, just the hands are slightly under scale, so they don't really kind of grip anything. But the good thing about this gun is it needs two hands, so. Alright. I think we'll use one of these. Oh, that might work. If I take off the scope and I take off the grip, we might be able to get a holster, say, where'd it go, like one of these, and kind of just wedge it like that. The only other thing is kind of like like a hook. Can maybe hook it on. I think we'll do that. We'll take one of these. I think definitely going to keep them for someone else. But these I can get quite easy, so yeah, we'll use that. Let's put the rest of these away. We're going to give him one of these as well. We'll give him one of these. Now I've got, this is from the Marvel Legends Series 4 Punisher, I think. Just generally bigger. It doesn't have the undercarriage grenade launcher though, but it does have a bigger handle, which does help. We'll go with a small handle because you can always use it too. And this one is from the Metal Gear Solid 4 statue. Same thing I told you about that knife. That's where this came from. The funny thing about this gun is it's impossible to do in the game. In the game you can put a lot of attachments on it. You can do a grenade launcher, you can do a shotgun undercarriage, you can do a grip to give you better sturdiness, but you can't do a grip on top of a grenade carriage. You can only do a grip there. So the gun's impossible. Just a little bit of trivia there. Really? It's like Scrooge McDuck falling into money, isn't it? Guns. I think he needs a sniper rifle as well. These sniper rifles are quite like. I'm going to give him white for Winter Soldier. No, we'll give him a silver one. Okay. So I need to speed up. I've only got 12% battery. So I'm going to take off this and I'm going to take off the sight. Keep that. That could be used later. Maybe that as well. That could be used as a suppressor. Ooh. 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 Just had an idea for a weapon. We'll keep that out for now. Right. I've lost my... there it is. Ideally, he's got it about there in the middle. I don't want that. What else have we got? No. No. I think this is like my only shot. There's one of these. Oh, that works. That holds it very nice. Take some of the super glue off from when I last used this. Like that. It sticks out a bit, but I like it. The other option. Oh, could you imagine if I did that? One on each shoulder. So I want to get it in a bit more. Yep, liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Right, resolved. I've got two of these out. Right, this thing. I don't think I'll be using that. Observe how dangerous this is. I'm coming right towards my hand, but I'm also moving very slowly. The irony of this is I actually did cut myself. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I've got a scar. See that little line just there? Basically what I was doing was I was cutting a figure like this, and I was talking to my friend. And I went through the figure while I was cutting, and I wasn't paying attention. I was still cutting while I was talking, and it kind of went stop. Like a good few seconds, I was like, oh, took the knife out, and it just went, so it went through a vein, and blood went everywhere. I was freaking out a little bit that day, as you could imagine. But credit to my friend, who's actually my housemate who lives with me now. He saw me do it, and we cleaned it up and then rushed me to the hospital, and they just put a little stitch over it and it was fine. They didn't even like actually stitch it, they just put one of those what's it? That was donkeys and donkeys and donkeys ago. That was like a good, I can't even think how long ago that was. That long ago. That was the days before I bought one of these, and I was using kitchen knives. Yeah, kitchen knives, you heard me. The beauty about these things is they are called X-Acto knives for reasons, because you can get a lot more control of them, and you can do a lot more with them. Should be dry now. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. I'm sure I could have found something maybe a bit easier to do than this, but I like this idea.